The horse came alone at first light. No rider, no call for help. Just the sound of hooves breaking through the quiet forest floor. Its tack was torn. Its breath came fast. Foam clung to its mouth as it crossed into the clearing, wide-eyed, shaking, searching. Horses do not leave their riders lightly. When one returns alone, it is not chance. It is a message. The forest witch was already awake. She stepped toward the horse slowly, hands open, voice low.
Easy now.
The horse stilled, just enough. The witch moved with practiced care, checking its legs, its flanks, the worn leather of the saddle. There was blood, not the horse's. A tear in the cloak caught on a thorn. No wound here, no broken bone. Something else had happened. She tied the horse beneath the hawthorn tree at the edge of the clearing. Hawthorn had always stood at the border, between field and forest, between life and death, between what returns and what does not. She crushed a sprig of hawthorn leaf and berry between her fingers and let the scent rise. Hawthorn for the heart, for shock, for sudden loss, not for the body, but for what breaks quietly inside. The horse lowered its head. The witch opened her satchel. She did not reach for remedies meant to heal wounds or break fevers. Instead, she chose herbs meant to listen. Angelica root, long carried by travelers to ward against misfortune and guide the lost home. Yarrow, not to stop bleeding this time, but to trace unseen paths and read the will of the land. And a single leaf of mugwort, burned lightly, just enough to sharpen sight without opening the dream gate. She laid the yarrow upon the ground and let it fall as it would. The stems pointed north, toward the old paths, toward places the forest had never fully given back.
He crossed where he should not have.
She burned the mugwort and breathed in the smoke, eyes half-lidded. Not to travel, not to dream, only to see what hides in plain sight. Images rose and fell on a fallen marker stone, roots split wide, a hollow where the land dips and turns wrong beneath the feet, a crossing, old unmarked, still hungry.
He is alive.
The words landed softly, not comfort, not relief. A truth, heavy with consequence. Some places take bodies, others take direction. She knew this path. She had been warned away from it long ago. The land beyond did not belong to her. Not anymore. She could follow the trail, call upon stronger herbs, push deeper. But every intervention bends something else in return. The forest does not forgive every trespass, even from those who know its names. She tied Angelica root into the horse's tack, knotting it close to the heart strap. Angelica for protection, for safe passage, for return. If return was still possible. She brushed the horse's neck and whispered,
Go where the land allows.
The horse turned and disappeared between the trees, carrying the witch's answer back into the forest. The clearing fell quiet once more. Some will say she should have gone after him, that she should have forced the path open. But the old ways teach restraint. Not every mystery is meant to be solved. Not every crossing is meant to be undone, and sometimes the most powerful act of healing is knowing when not to interfere. The witch returned to her hearth. The hawthorn stood watch, and the forest kept its secret.